Hey guys, welcome on in. Continuing with more Disco Elysium. I was unable to stream yesterday because I was just shattered from work. But we were so close to going to check up on the that person as well, because literally like 4 in-game minutes to 9 o'clock, and we got to check up on that apartment first before we go and speak to this woman. But we'll just wait until it hits 9 o'clock here, and then continue on. Let's just waste some time.
Can I help you?
I need a drink. Can you pour me one, please?
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated. And it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing.
You sound irritated. Why? All I want is a bloody drink.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
He shakes the imaginary shaker furiously.
Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Because you're not a bartender?
That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager. I'm glad we cleared that. Is there anything else?
What you want is a goddamn drink. How is that so hard to understand?
Yeah.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Oh man, I'm so tempted to just say number one. Look, I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth. Don't get weird about that.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
Pineapple, please.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
You know, I should have said number one, shouldn't I? I should have said number one. Right, it's 9 o'clock now. I mean, that was a good time waster. Just piss him off, irritate him even more. Why not? Thank you, game, for that. Perfect time waster conversation. I'm going the wrong way. I'm pretty sure the that room next to the lieutenant's room should be able to just open it or something. Off here we in here. Ooh, is that a light on in there? Oh, look. Here we go.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
No, it's actually a Wednesday, but whatever.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
We got your hint. Found the key right under that stone.
Beautiful.
He replies smiling and he looks at you. Something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Well, I was hoping to talk to a possible witness. Your balcony overlooks the murder scene.
Then I have some good news for you.
His eyes narrow. A nearby street lamp casts shadow on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods to the doors. thought I turned the lights off. He nods towards door 28. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday.
It does feel like the end of the week. It's so magical. The white falling against the black.
So why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Very well, I'll talk to him. But first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Oh my god, a cat!
Besides, I've got to run.
You're not running off that cat, are you?
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Cool and mysterious? I don't know. I've only just spoken to him. Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
Well, only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
Smoker assures you, brushing his hand through the hair. The hair? Not his hair, but the hair. Okay.
Take care, alright?
70, nice. He says with another disarming smile before slipping off into the night. Right. See, I'm thinking physical instrument, but I don't know. Go to party planning, love and be loved by drugs. Okay. What was the other one? Oh, I think, okay, we've already upgraded to the max. Intimidate a public, assert yourself. I know, whoever's watching this will be screaming, upgrade that one, come on, come on, come on. It's like, I don't even know, to be honest. But it must just do the rest of physical instrument, I suppose. I'm sorry. I didn't choose the one you wanted me to do. There's something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
Well, my nose felt he was mysterious, so let's just go with that. There's just something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
The lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. Very mysterious.
Very.
Dot, dot, dot.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Ah, come on. Here's some laughter from him, please.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
He nods at the apartment door before you. Fine, fine. Right, let's highlight what we can look at, okay. Quarterly Business Magazine. What? An empty ashtray, woohoo! Oh my god, an empty ashtray. That's a winner. How are we meant to get... oh, okay. We're just checking out the apartment before we even talk to this person. Why not? I don't want to miss a thing. Like, as the song goes, you know? Oh, I didn't read that bit. Something about dates. Flyers for underground parties. Dishes soaked up in a pot. You alright, sir? You don't mind if we just look around first, yeah? An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. A salmon what? Well, we've already taken something from this place and we haven't spoken to the persons. Ah, them, they're cute. They are cute. Oh wait, so let's put it on actually. Forgot about that. His logic goes up by 1, but suggestions go down by 1. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. An old photo of the same apartment, date is year 01. Ooh, hello. This person just doesn't even care. +1 on drama and +1 on electrochemistry. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really go with those genes, but whatever. Oh, is he like showing a lot of chest hair as well? Fair enough. Hello, sir. Do you like my robes that I just stole from you?
You have acquired the hat. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
Wow, what a nice welcome from our Sunday friend.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Monsieur Laclé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
I guess we can ask all of these. Point at the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
So you actually witnessed the we didn't get to ask all the other ones. You actually witnessed the lynching then?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
The man gives a solemn nod. Turn to the lieutenant. Is this just the break we've been looking for?
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Oh man, I can kiss you. He eyes the spectacled man near the window who smiles and spreads his hands. Is it because you did it, Mr. Valendrelin?
Because I did it?
The man scoffs.
He's clearly not a man accustomed to being spoken to in that manner, let alone to being accused of murder.
My apologies, I misspoke. I mean, what did you see?
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
A play?
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
Well, who were they? Can you like describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Ooh, 8.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them like huge, like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
Okay, human. Good. Alright, what happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
The lieutenant flipped through his notes. Are you sure at least one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
Okay, what happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They bloody lynched a guy, for God's sake.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
Well,
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So, just let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for.
Yeah, maybe not.
I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villedroit.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM.
Oh, yes, we can ask these now. So what's an official like you doing Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
Yeah, just what I was going to say.
The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Well, what is this international community then?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
And what do I call a coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration.
What is the price stability?
It is the most important thing.
Okay, that doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
Okay.
Which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Sure.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
Hey, you're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Yeah, sure, why not? Give me a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
You bastard. Right, what's the Moralitan?
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
I couldn't pronounce that properly. Are you a moralist then?
But of course,
But why?
because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
Lieutenant, are you a moralist?
Me?
You've managed to catch the lieutenant off guard, but only for a moment. He quickly recomposes himself.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
A very moralist answer.
The man nods. But what is a normal, stable world?
The Occident is part of the normal world. Oranje, sur la clé.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
Okay, what about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
He gives you an approving nod. Yeah, I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I just want more action.
Do you think peace is boring? What about prosperity?
No. Peace sounds pretty good.
Exactly. I don't find it boring. I find it fulfilling. Peace is what allows me to have my morning coffee, my afternoon golf, my sundown friends.
Uh-huh.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Yeah, tell me about Clef.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
And what makes Revachol Clef's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even, or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Okay. Tell me about Oranje, or however you pronounce it.
Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of EPIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. Next to Sur-la-Clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community.
So which one of them is more EPIS?
As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur-la-Clé takes care of the business side of things. Sur-la-Clé hosts the headquarters of the major EPIS institutions.
Okay, but outside of EPIS, what is Oranje?
Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change in the international community.
Can't you just, talk to a normal person?
About what?
What about Oronyi? Just tell them what it's like there.
Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Their streets are clean, their horse cars run on time, the people are polite and efficient. Like I said, they are an example for less emerged nations to follow.
Okay, enough business. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They enter negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
But that doesn't tell me anything about Kedra itself. Is it warm there, cold, something in between?
It's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi. Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. Maybe that's why my friend's menage decided to emigrate.
So how did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
But what are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too.
So you still haven't told me who he is, like, what's his name?
Sorry. Who?
The man throws a quick glance at his watch. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him before he left.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Yeah, fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts, right?
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Okay, which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
Fine. So what are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
The man smiles, nodding to the window. What view? It's bloody dark outside.
Listen.
He says, raising his hand.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying. Anyone?
No, listen.
He says again, looking outside.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. Look, I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
No, actually I don't. Thanks, that's all I need.
A moment, officer.
Huh?
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
I think we've already taken a look around the apartment. Well, you never know. Something else might appear. Look, I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around in this apartment.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
As he glances at his watch. I don't think there is anything else, to be honest. I think we went through everything. Sometimes it tells you that the map's been updated, but I don't know whether it's like where it says like Encyclopedia Esprit Decorp. I don't just understand. Where the map's been updated with something like it says like every little area or something, that like the shop or something, but 35. Let's talk to a lieutenant a sec.
Yes?
Okay, it's locked. Put skills into logic to open this white check. Okay. No. Oh wait, hang on. What we got upgrade for that? Logic, was it?
Yes?
No, Inland Empire. Okay. Where the hell's that? That's not on here. What the hell? Logic. Yes. Hang on. Let's quick save it. We'll see if it works. Works on the Hardy Boys of that map percentage.
Yes?
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
Let's reload it. No harm in trying. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. What? What? Okay. Sure. Physique is raised, okay. That was random. Okay, let's go and speak to that woman. Oh my god, different music, yay! At last. I do find it odd how some of the characters don't actually move around at all. They just stay in that one spot forever. Maybe it's not like cold wearing that. But these characters moved, so that's more realistic. Disco lights.
The door is closed. There's still a dent in the vinyl where you punched it before.
Run your fingers across the dent.
This little depression is all you could inflict on the door. Beauty has abandoned you in this ugliness, Honcho, and then some. You cannot even remember the name of beauty. What beauty was. White morning. It was morning all along. You should have seen it coming. It was right behind her eyes. The words still echo in the hallway.
Fucking whore.
There we go. Fucking whore. What a nice thing to say, Harry. Everything is A-okay with you.
Well, what can I say? It's just... I just know what to say at the right time, you know? Knock.
Who is it?
A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open.
She's
I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
I think we've done enough snooping around, right? Unless what he's saying is do all your snooping around before you go into this scene, because there's no coming back from it or something. I don't know. Do you know the bloody door doesn't open?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Okay. We'll just make a save anyway.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Nah. I'm good. Don't do that. Okay, so if I have missed anything, fair enough, you know. But it sounds like this is one of those things where you have to like definitely save it in case you miss something. I don't know. We'll see. Where's the lieutenant gone? What? Where the hell did he go? Piles of dirty clothes, a woman's. Does that mean to say that all women have just like dirty clothes? Like, come on. Hotel bill. Oh no, he's saying it's a women's dirty clothes. Obviously, you can tell it's women's dirty clothes. I missed that one. Where the hell did the lieutenant go? So bizarre. Unless he already went upstairs. Bloody cheek. Words failed to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Okay, let's look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot.
Yep, that's what a toothbrush is for. Look at the other medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
Search the pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Is there something more interesting here?
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
Right, so what's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Okay, just take it in plain sight and
Feels like gold in your hands, light and precious.
close the cupboard. You see the yard below, the corpse is no longer there. Is that meant to be a sad thing? Stairs. But it's been hastily made. Where is the lieutenant? I just don't get it. It's just bloody done disappearing act on me. Smells cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Hang on, lady.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
Okay, let's kick the door in. Whoops.
Something cracks inside.
Okay.
It is an unbelievably satisfying sound.
Is it?
Nice.
What did she say? Nice. Maybe she wanted me to kick it down.
Filling you with a belief in your own body.
I think the bracket's broke inside. I've always wanted to know what's in there.
See, she wanted us to kick it down.
She sounds genuinely curious.
Well, let's see. Oh, she ain't coming with us. That's good. Oh, footprints. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Alright.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Someone's been back here recently.
The dust has not settled again where these footprints have been made. The displacement in this dusty hell tells a story.
What does this mean then, Nose?
Neither the footprints nor the dust speak their secrets, but you know it means that someone has been back here.
Crouch. Study the footprints.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
This print doesn't look like the old sole.
The footprints are of one type. They do not congratulate you for correctly recognizing what type they are not.
Doesn't look like the workers' boots on the hang though, does it?
The footprints do not speak. They simply exist here, a product of the dust, just as the footprints outside are a product of the mud and apparently different shoes.
Okay, let's get up.
The footprints are still there. They have told their story.
Okay. Pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted. Pinball maker's coat. Nice. Oh man. I've always wanted one of these coats. I mean, I can easily just buy one, but I don't know why. I just don't know why I've not even thought about buying them. Empathy and hand-eye coordination goes up by 1. Yeah, why not? Schematics for a pinball machine, futurism themed. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Oh, what's that? Small windows taped shut with black plastic you can't see outside. What's this? Game. Come on. Thank you. Oh. Wait. Wow. Wait, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh, is that like a secret like lift or something? One of those old style lifts. Okay. Pinball is white Diora, black glass shows a female figure in mourning. A note, NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. They didn't tell me this, so it was $5 out here.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
I'm sure I can't. Let's take a closer look then.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Oh my god, am I going to play like a pinball machine minigame? Lean closer to read text first.
Above the painting of a moustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Okay, inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain.
I see.
Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
Alright, well, what's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Okay. Okay, let's insert the coin.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
Yay.
Go, go, Fingerboy.
Man, why can't we play this ourselves? Cool, I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Natural selection. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Okay. Let's get our game face on. Let's lock in and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Oh.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next.
Okay.
Hit the pads as fast as you can. Maximum attack. Not even a bullet can get through. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Well, let's just try.
How, if you can't even see it? The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
No.
There goes nothing, Fingerboy.
Don't call me Fingerboy, please. This doesn't sound like a right good name. Just call me like Pinball Boy, not Fingerboy.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Try to push on the door.
The door does not budge.
Blast.
A challenge.
Pull on the door hard.
The steel doesn't even tremble.
Put your weight into it, come on.
Now you're hanging from the handle. The door remains immobile. Okay, it was a challenge, and you failed. What now, loser?
Loser? Come on, leave. Wow, we can't even get into it from the other side. That's or open it from the other side. Bizarre. Right,
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
I thought we already stepped inside and whatever, looking.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
Bloody hell.
This elevator must have been used to transport pinball machines to and from the upstairs workshop.
Really, we have to look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descente, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Okay, but why would a pinball machine really fit in here?
Just about. If tilted precisely, for a small elevator, this one is surprisingly nice. The ancient golden bulb gutters in the dark.
I don't know why I said why, it just says wood. What were you used for, elevator? Tell me now.
The deep scratches on the floor suggest it was used as a freight elevator for transporting heavy machinery and one man.
One man. Close the doors and go up. Oh look where it leads to. Oh my god, no way. Right, fine, talk to this woman. No. Where the fuck did she go? Right, I probably will have to reload it then. Well, unless she's gone inside here. No, I didn't see. I don't understand. Where the hell did my lieutenant go? I just...
This window is pristine.
Shush. Oh, wait. No, hang on. No, there's no point looking at the window if... She really disappeared in walkies and we have to reload it. Damn it, I was meant to like save it after every like, well, before every conversation starts. Everyone's gone. Okay, well it's like 20 past 11, but it's not actually it's actually like 4 minutes off from my real time here in the UK. It's 11:15 here. Wow, okay. Alright, I'm definitely going to reload it. I just want to see where the hell they went. So bizarre. They've all gone as well. Why is that kid still there? Like, at least just go inside somewhere. Alright, let's just reload it. Yes. No, wait. Oh my god. Oh no, wait, no, this is afterwards. Sit down. This is when, like, my partner just disappeared randomly. Like, it's right. Yeah. That's so weird. Hotel bill calculations.
This medicine cabinet is full of where it's been used. Quite a pharmaceuticals line. The pill bottles rattle like birds. Among some foreign, probably Messinian, or a bright orange bottle. It's speed, man. Just what feels like gold in your hands, light and precious.
Oh wait, you didn't even take it this time. I don't think. +1 on Motorix? What the hell is Motorix anyway? Yeah. Let's just go ahead and speak to her.
Welcome to the roof.
Young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
Are you getting turned on, nose?
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Then toned over several years of self-defense training. You can sense it in the sharp pointing of her elbows.
Still getting exciting.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Yeah, nice view you got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north towards the yard.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
It's just me, love. I don't know where he's gone.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a clean lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
It has?
They also say it's why the cleaning lady quit.
Across the city, the lieutenant stops to consider a smoke break. He shrugs off the urge. Maybe tonight. His absence is palpable. Too late now.
Do you think maybe he went to bed? That's probably why. I don't know. Miss, I'm like, investigating. The people who put him there said to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Takes a pensive drag of a menthol cigarette.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette.
So, what's your name, miss, just for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
And what is Aranye?
A bad memory, officer.
A bad memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass, duraluminum. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. And night. At least it was for me.
And what's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
If you don't mind, can I ask how old you are?
I'm 28.
She takes a drag. So what do you do, miss? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
Sure, what's that?
Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
She raises both eyebrows. What is Oranye's literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian Lit would fit you like a glove.
Oranye's lit, what do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money's like, very important. Here, look, I got some here.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
Being what exactly?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
She smiles.
It's the world's most tired smile.
Is it?
Miss Aranye, now there is something you should linger on.
Wouldn't it be inappropriate to linger?
All things considered, very. Now linger.
What is Miss Oranje 37?
It's a beauty pageant held in the year of our century 37 in Oranje.
She was 14 at the time.
What is a beauty pageant?
It's a competition for stupid girls. Men look at them and choose the most beautiful.
And what is beauty?
When you have the fewest deviations from the norm. I've been told it's a type of mediocrity that I possess.
So you were the most beautiful?
Yes. And for that, I got a crown and a sash and a scepter. And a scholarship to study Oranese lit.
And you were 14?
Indeed.
Right.
Her voice is indifferent to the number.
So she's in line. I don't know. What? I don't think I've ever been 14.
Neither do I. I think it's alcohol that makes you feel like that. It must have something to do with partying.
Sure. Can I see your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
I'm pretty sure I have the legal right to demand your passport, miss.
Officer, I like this place, but I don't want to be stuck wandering the city like a ghost after being robbed of my travel documents. I don't want to become an indentured servant in a brothel on Boogie Street, and I don't want my relatives to pay the ransom.
There are plenty of other reasons for hiding your documents from the law.
That's not why you hid it, though.
It's also why I hid it.
Why else?
I'm an unpopular girl. There are people back home who don't like me. If they show up, I'm in a hurry. The kind of hurry where you can't afford to not find your documents. But don't worry, this has nothing to do with your investigation.
What kind of people are these? The ones that don't like you?
I would love to change the subject. It's not important. Unless I'm some kind of suspect.
She arches an eyebrow. Well, not yet.
Phew.
She wipes her brow.
Playfully. She doesn't seem to be overly distressed. Or distressed at all, really.
So how do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay then.
Okie dokie.
She pours herself more coffee.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Well, thank you. That's it for the record.
Sure.
Oh.
The record. So official.
Yeah, well, whatever. Nice room you got here, by the way.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long you been wintering?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Okay. Why here, though?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
I guess here in the whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. I'm wintering. About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed up disco has-beens go.
No, this is Sassy Town. It's where the future of dance lies.
If you say so, officer. If you say so. I'm winter. About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in Revachol.
I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing. I'm winter. About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here on the Insulindian Isola.
Came to see the new world. It's a tourist thing.
What happened to the old New World?
It turned out to be a Zarath-infested third world slum.
Right, one more time on this.
I'm winter. About 4 months. Here in the Whirling. Came to see the new world. It's a tourist thing.
What happened to the old world?
Conference centers. A lot of them.
Okay. Well, you have quite a collection of prescription drugs down there. Oh, I took some. Yeah.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
She said without any discernible irony.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
Narcomania is nothing to be proud of, miss.
What did you say?
You heard what I said. Narcomania is a serious issue and nothing to scoff at, miss.
Oh my god. Now it's turning into narcomania. It's got to be serious if it's 2 words. I'm sorry.
She gathers herself. You seem to have, among other things, Preptide.
Oh yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically.
Cool, well, I took some, for personal use.
Huh? Motherfucker took my Preptide?
Yeah.
Looks like you owe me one, officer. I'm talking serious corruption here.
Nah, it was confiscation.
Like a common highwayman. This will come up again during what will be an opportune moment for me, Officer Disco.
Yeah, Officer Disco.
She's not angry, but it's true. She's gonna have to find some more Preptide now.
I have other questions for... Oh, wait, hang on. It was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the NT-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
Caboodle. I like that word. That's all as far as that goes, then.
Very funky.
She takes a drag, looking you straight in the eye. I have other questions for you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Why was that so bloody loud?
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
I need to talk to you about your room again.
Yeah?
No, I don't actually.
All right.
Yeah, they told us that happened to you.
It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant. Vivacious, totally unbothered.
Well, actually, it's kind of late in the evening, miss.
Is it?
Squinting, she looks around. The sun sets in the sea. Long shadows pass over the plaza below. Game, it's 10:30. I'm sure the sun set like an hour ago.
It is evening. Time flies, man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
You were asked to say you were assaulted by the Hardy Boys?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
She craves her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
Is the game really gonna... I don't know. Are you sure?
I'm 89% sure.
Oh, for God's sake. So does that mean you're 11% not sure?
You know how it is.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't.
Ash lands on the jumpsuit. She brushes it off.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
No one deserves that.
I'm sure there is one person in the world who does. I mean, there are so many people. But let me make this clear. The man who was hanged from that tree did not rape me.
So what did happen between you and the victim then?
We partied.
Wait, parties? Where have I heard this before?
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus? About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
Like a birthday boy. Bloated face? I don't get it. What do you mean, partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
Okay, what else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Whoa. After so much drinking and drugs, how did they manage it?
Hold on. After so much drinking and drugs, like, how?
Untraditionally, officer.
She puts out her ashtray but lights another one with its end first.
She's cold and strange. I'm not picking anything up here. Your imagination starts worrying, whether you want it to or not.
So you were lovers then?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
And when was that?
About a month. Something like that.
It must have been hard for you, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts her. You wonder, is it enough to?
Did you make the call?
Yes.
Jackpot.
The call, reporting the hanging, that was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Okay, well, before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
The caller's voice was disguised, though.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into the cold wire.
You were right to suspect there might be foul play involved with the broken phone line.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry.
Yeah, it is a jackpot. That's a very nice task to complete. That's like one of the main tasks to complete in this game.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Yeah, I have to agree. It seems like you had some like good ideas there. That was kind of nifty.
Thanks.
Gee, Mandy has a smile.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
But why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Well, thank you for making the call anyway.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
So what can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
Another puff, more nervous.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
She runs out of cigarette. Time to light a new one.
She sees them in each other's arms.
Do you see each other in each other's arms?
Yes. And then he's dead. His mouth agape.
She looks into the light green pack of cigarettes and pulls out another one, preparing to light it. I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol. Why was there a bullet in his head? Do you know anything about that?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatrecraft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
Were you aware that he was also shot, miss, in the mouth?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Right, just ask me this simple question. Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
Okay. What did they hang him for, if not that?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what exactly?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean, but I understood it was dangerous.
And you think they lynched him for that?
She nods.
How do you know the Hardy Boys? How did the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you lot meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
And did you party?
A little, yeah.
A little, like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
Okay. How should I put this?
Have I slept with any of them? Yes.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Oh my god.
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter. They're frequent guests. Over drink? A little. No, not as hard.
Have you had sexual relations with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Understood.
She sips her coffee. Birds circle overhead.
Well, thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
I hope I've been, helpful, all things considered.
As she says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion?
Can we talk more about this so-called assault?
Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Oh, we've done all. Okay.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Okay, let's return to this later, miss.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
It is 11 p.m. 60. Okay, speak to the assault victim. Confront the Hardy Boys with what Claudia told you. She told us about she can't talk about him now, but you need specifics, height, build, etc. to confirm your autopsy. Ask her a little later when she has collected herself. Let's save it. So obviously, when I go out of this room, she's not going to be here. Well, when I go back inside. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. It's barred from the inside. Sounds like it's heavy too.
Ah, 50%.
Very sturdy.
Nice.
It is filling you with. It seems like the brackets broke inside.
What now, game? Oh yeah, the one secret passages. Goodbye.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop. The dust has not settled again where these neither the footprints, large prints, most likely made by boots. The footprints are still there.
We did that a minute ago.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
What were these people doing in there?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural. They're sensationally unnatural. If your mesolimbic reward pathway were to venture a guess, one of the bottles is probably being put somewhere it doesn't belong.
Okay, let's finish that thought. Got another skill point. Okay. Oh yeah, one to be done. There was something about looking into her eye. Obviously, that's gone now. Perception. See, hear, smell, everything. Net, low, detail, go unnoticed. Let's do that. Pinball machine. Yes, the coat. Nice. Let's have a go on the pinball machine again. Let's make another save.
Over there, not just any pinball machine. Cornelius Gordy, get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready. Above the painting, the theme of the game, the peak of the areas around the playfield. Indeed, think of them. It takes a while to go, Fingerboy. Your game suddenly maneuvering the words. There's so much. This can hit the pads. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point. How? If you can't, the last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
No.
There goes nothing.
And we can't open this.
You see a heavy steel door with the door challenge. The steel doesn't even tremble. Now you're hanging from the hand. Okay, it was a challenge.
Oh, crap.
And you failed.
Can't even cover that. Oh, I got to wet the
This
elevator.
small smells of the maintenance. This elevator must have been used to transport. There are large, just about. The deep scratches on the floor.
And she's gone. So I wonder where she went to, though. Oh, no, where we could be in there. It's a window. Didn't do this.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures.
Okay, just leave. Did we look at that thing? Oh, it's not allowing me to. No.
The bed is still cold from the broken window.
No, not yet, not yet. I mean, obviously day 3 is going to be like the big one for me, because, well, for the game as well, I suppose, because we'll be able to maybe get over to the fishing village and do all those other tasks that come up. Yeah, we could be able to question her. Okay, so let's go confront the Hardy Boys then. Say, oh. Yeah, I can't do that now. Damn it. It's so annoying. We kind of learn everything at the wrong time and manage to, yeah, get all that done at the wrong time, because then I would have been able to confront them about it. This guy won't say anything. Says some random crap.
Can I help you?
No. Not with that attitude. What are you thinking? Okay.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. The door does not challenge.
No.
You're right. The door looks...
Don't want to damage my morale even more. Okay, let's look at the other ones then. I'm working class husband. Yeah, that's over the other side of the. Yeah, fishing village. Track down your badge. Yeah, I think you find it maybe across there as well. Oh yeah, 2 signatures for Everett. Right, let's look this up. There might be someone we could talk to, but again, I guess because it's like late at night, I don't think we'll be able to. Oh dear. Forging the signature, yeah. You just do that yourself, or what? Just wondering how you forge the signatures. Whether you just do it yourself or what. If that's the case, then we should equip it, I guess. Lieutenant's handkerchief. Yeah. Oh, we can't even equip it. Okay. Isabel and Lillian Carter. So let's type in their names. I'm sure that they're probably over the other side. He's one of the residents in the fishing village, yeah. Okay, so if you inspect it,
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of
That
some
it?
great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
somewhere away from Unit Eyes, like inside the coastal shack. And that's in the fishing village. Oh, this fishing village just sounds like day 3 is just gonna be like the really big day of getting most of this done. Find your Eric bird. Okay, I guess we can do that if that will complete it. Okay. He looks very serious now in this like uniform, this like coat and that. Doesn't look like oh yeah, it's not. It's closed. Oh right, yeah, we do have that actually. We do, don't we? We like already do it. Oh, there it is. Okay. How are we supposed to take it? Maybe go back to that room. I don't know.
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect.
Would it make me into some sort of super cop?
It'll make you into more than that. A mega cop. This is your modus operandi. This is how you've done it for years. Let's go.
Sure.
You raise the peptide bottle, press one nostril closed, and inhale furiously with the other. The rush is almost immediate.
No.
It tastes bitter and caustic, and stings a bit inside your nose.
Maybe I should do it for day 3. Yeah, it just seems more appropriate. Load it back up. Right, I've got to do this again.
Over there, not just get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are ready.
Call me
Above
finger
the
boy.
painting of a moustache. The theme of the peak of the mount areas above the paint, above the painting of a, indeed, above the painting
Stop
of
it.
a moustache. It takes go, finger boy. Your game suddenly maneuver the word. There's so much. This hit the pad. You're down to your last goat. Goat out. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes.
Yeah, it
This
seems.
small elevator
God, this
smells
is
of
crap
the
again.
maintenance. This elevator must have been used to travel.
Yeah, day 3 is gonna be the big Ultimate Day. Is there anything else? Yeah, well, that's all for tomorrow. Alice. I'm sure she's the woman on the radio from Lieutenant's car, but Alice. Yeah. Yeah. See how we find this then. How are we spelling that? Houl. Oh wait, is this from like maybe the pinball machine then? Surely that's how you get it then. Oh, maybe not. Is it a gym? It's a gym. The bookstore. Wait. Wait a minute. Doubt this will work now, though.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies
Right.
in the East Delta Commerce Center.
So once I've upgraded Volition, it's probably going to have to be up all like or to the max. I think there's 3 for Volition. So once that's all upgraded, we'll be able to use that. And because this just this building here is meant to be like some sort of gym or something, or next to this part, I think. Or yeah, just whatever that building is. So it's called the Doomed Commercial Area. It said something about a gym. So we have to sleep. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. I think with the tape as well for the karaoke, that's got to be in the Edition village or something. Yep, let's wait until day 3. Right, I think it'd be best just to save it. I just want to keep, because I'll just keep going over. Alright, day 3, alright, day 3. It'd be like sort of thing like where to start. We've got so much to do. We have, we've set this up to be, kind of exciting, I guess.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned it. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
I'll be fine, but the character should at least like try to cover the like window up with something. Whatever.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety, but you cannot because of the pain.
Oh no.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
Oh no, I know.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
That's what that voice reminds me of. The old man, his name's Herman from Family Guy. The, like, perverted Herman. I'm sorry, Styles. It's all me. It's all my fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Right, let's read these first in my mind before I read it out loud. I kind of really want to read all of these, but I think you can only choose one out of this. Hey, what is this? I was on the express to Zero home.
Now you've gone off the rails, baby. Now you're stuck sitting here by the tracks, admiring the wreck around you. You just can't help it, looking at yourself. The sum total of your accomplishments.
Yeah.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Yeah.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Open your eyes. Oh, it's 7:30 a.m. Get up, mister, get up. Oh, okay. So, tomorrow, big day, day 3 is going to be well, it's just a lot's going to happen. And hopefully we'll be able to get over to that fishing village as well, because that seems like a very big place of where everything's going to, like, fall into place, everything's going to happen. Like, we'll get most of these main tasks done. And yeah, just see what happens afterwards of all that. But it's been a fun little stream for a couple of hours. We got 2 of the main things done, was to see that person in that apartment and to talk to Clage. I don't know if that's how. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and yeah, it'll probably be a pretty lengthy stream, definitely. But until then, thank you for watching, listening, or whatever. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, day 3 starts tomorrow. Alright, see you then. Take care.